Welcome back, Olson Speed Shop. Today, happy days. We are happy in the shop. We've received our cam, the correct cam this time. We ordered a cam for a big block, original grind for a 325 horse cam engine. Did it as a kit, cam, lifters, and anyway, got it, compared the cams with the old one, and it was for a small block Chevy. I have no idea why they sent me a small block Chevy cam, but it's very irritating because this build is hung up on the cam. So we've got the cam, thank goodness. We got crane cam today. I was hoping to have this engine together last Friday, Saturday, but the cam held us up. I went local. I looked for a local grind to find a cam for this. Could not find one anywhere locally. Contacted Crane Cams. They were great to work with and sent me one out, expedited. It got here today, and we're ready to rock and roll. Cam's 3/4 of the way installed at this point. I wanted to talk a little bit about cam installation. When you install a cam, you can see all the lube on those lobes, and that's throughout. All of those lobes are heavily lubricated. I think the best lube out there, in my opinion, is driven by Joe Gibbs. Joe Gibbs Racing has done a lot of research on oil technology, break-in grease, assembly lube, and I think they're the best. So if you don't have this, you must use some kind of engine assembly lube. Here's some Mel lube. I've been putting this on the bearing faces, but I've been using the Gibbs assembly lube on the lobes. So when you're lubing these, you want to lube all of those cam lobes very good. When you put the lifters in, this is a used lifter, but you're going to want to get new lifters with a new cam, and you want to put a lot of assembly lube on that end before you pop it in. I cannot stress that enough. Assembly lube on a hydraulic, even a solid lifter cam, is a must. There's no quicker way to wipe out a cam than to run dry, not have your assembly lube. So go with the best. The other thing, you really should use break-in oil. So basically on a cam, the minute you start this, you want to get it to a minimum of 1500 RPM. You want to vary it between 1500 to 3000 RPM for a minimum of 20 minutes. That will break in your cam. If you can get that and everything works good, then your cam will be good for many years. Problem is, a lot of times starting an engine that's been rebuilt or has had a cam built, cam put in, or something something altered on it where you need to break in a cam. Sometimes they don't like to start up right away, and some people will mess and try to crank it, and it wears off all that lubricant. You take a chance of wiping out a lobe on your cam. Very important. Assembly lube, more assembly lube. Make sure they're lubricated. Pre-prime your engines. I can do a video on that until you get oil to come through your bearings, up through your lifters, through your rocker arms. You'll see it actually come out of your rocker arms. I'll do a video on that when we get to that point. The other crucial point is adjusting your valve lash on these when you go to adjust it. There's many different theories out there. People say you should oil the lifters. People say you shouldn't oil the lifters. People say you should do one valve at a time and go through the firing order. And And there's a lot of different ways to adjust your valve lash. I'm going to add a link in this video to the way I'm going to do it. There's a guy in Maine, owns a machine shop. He's an engine builder, and he explains it so well that it's not worth me to putting a video out there on it. I don't know the person, but you can tell he knows what he's doing, and he's got what I think is the easiest way to adjust valve lash on an engine. That's the way I'm going to do it. Like I said, I'll add a link to the video, and you can't go wrong doing it that way. So he'll explain it exactly the way I would do it. So look for that link if you want to know the quickest, easiest way to do valve lash adjustment. So we decided to talk a little bit about this cam. So I'm going with a crane cam. I generally use competition cams, but crane cam had original grind for a 350 horse SS Camaro. This particular engine's a 325 horse. Only difference is a little bit of cam in it, and I think they had tweaked the carburetor a bit. But we're gonna go with the 350 horse specs on this engine. The owner will get a little bit of boost. He'll get a little boost to 25 horsepower. But this cam is very mild cam. If you look at the specs on it on the cam card here, very mild as far as big blocks go, and that's good. Mild cam is good for reliability. It's good for drivability. They won't overheat on you. They won't be temperamental, and that's what we wanted. And the owner just wants to enjoy the car and drive and have fun with it, and so that's what we're going to do. So we'll finish installing this cam, get everything bolted back together, and hopefully we'll get this engine in the car quick in the next few days, hopefully. And so until then, I again stress the importance of a good assembly lube. New cam, new lifters, must use assembly lube. I'm not getting paid by Joe Gibbs to advertise for him, but he makes a good product. So until next time, stay safe, have fun, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.